I decided to get some aquatic and semi-aquatic plants for these glass vases that I have. They both had some other plants in them before that didn't do too well, so I wanted to try something different. I went by the store and got 2 types of plants. The first is fully aquatic and came with 1 plant. And the second is semi-aquatic, and it said that it comes with 2, but it actually had 3 inside. I decided to put the fully aquatic plant in the smaller vase and the semi-aquatic ones in the larger vase. I first carefully removed the plants from their containers. They both came with little plastic containers around the roots that were filled with some type of gel to keep them hydrated. I made sure to remove this and carefully rinsed it from all the roots. Once they were clean, I worked on potting them. I decided to use these hydroponic rocks to anchor them to the bottom of the vases. Starting with a smaller vase, I added in a few inches of the rocks and carefully secured the plant in the middle. I then did the same for the larger vase. I added more rocks to this one because these plants will only be partially underwater. The last step is to add in the water, and this is where I realized my mistake. I'm not sure why I thought that these rocks would work, but they clearly were a bad choice for this and ended up floating. I then figured that I could fix it with some sand. I was assuming that the sand would be enough to weigh down the rocks while still looking nice. I alternated between adding sand and rocks and water and tried to secure them, but as you can see, it didn't really work out too well. I ended up removing the pebbles and starting over. Thankfully, we have a creek nearby, so we went down and grabbed a bunch of pebbles and little rocks to use instead. I made sure to clean them well and then boiled them before adding them to the vases. It ended up working out pretty well because I love the look of the multicolored rocks. I added a layer of rocks to each of the vases again, and then carefully secured the plants in the center. This time when I added water, it worked out perfectly. This is how they all turned out. I really love how they look and can't wait to find a good spot for them all. I ended up keeping the extra semi-aquatic plant in a glass jar with some sand because I liked the way it looked and was curious to see how it would do. I've never really had any aquatic plants before, so I'm excited to learn more about how to care for them.